Anh. Em phụ trách chương trình dự án Fly Việt Nam, là một dự án mà hỗ trợ các bạn học sinh, sinh viên, học sinh giỏi hàng đầu của Việt Nam mong muốn đi du học tại các trường hàng đầu của châu Âu, và những chương trình sẽ được giảng dạy 100% bằng tiếng Anh. Có nghĩa là các bạn hoàn toàn có thể đi sang Ý mà không cần là phải bị áp lực là mình phải biết tiếng Ý. Tại vì tất cả những trường hàng đầu ở bên Ý thì đều cung cấp những chương trình giảng dạy 100% bằng tiếng Anh. Và đặc biệt trong khuôn khổ của ngày hôm nay thì em rất vui là được giới thiệu với mọi người. Ngày hôm nay là một sự kiện đặc biệt dành riêng để giới thiệu về trường Istituto Marangoni, là trường số 1 của nước Ý, và trường được thành lập từ năm 1935. Trường có 13 cơ sở trên khắp thế giới và có rất nhiều những chương trình đào tạo, đặc biệt là về thời trang. Chắc mọi người có nhìn thấy ở đây những gương mặt tiêu biểu, những nhà thiết kế lừng danh, cũng như là ở Việt Nam mình thì cũng có, hiện nay đang có những bạn cựu học sinh và những bạn học sinh rất là xuất sắc. Trước hết thì thay mặt cho ban tổ chức xin gửi lời xin lỗi đến mọi người, vì chương trình đáng ra là bắt đầu vào lúc 10 giờ, nhưng mà do là có một số các bạn đăng ký nhưng các bạn lại đến hơi trễ, cho nên là xin phép là lùi lại thời gian để đợi các bạn đến đầy đủ hơn. Hiện nay thì vẫn còn 5 bạn nữa đang trên đường nữa, nhưng mà chúng ta sẽ không thể đợi được nữa, và chương trình sẽ bắt đầu. Thì xin phép được giới thiệu với mọi người là anh Leo, phụ trách tuyển sinh của trường Istituto Marangoni tại khu vực châu Á. Và hôm nay Leo sẽ giới thiệu và chia sẻ với mọi người sâu hơn, chi tiết hơn những thông tin về trường cũng như chương trình học và các cơ hội học bổng. Vâng, thì xin phép được nhận lời Leo.
Thank you. Hello everyone. Thank you for coming here, first of all. I know the holidays are coming soon. My name is Leonardo. You can call me Leo, just English version. I'm not going to speak in Italian, don't worry, I'm going to speak in English. Anybody speak Italian here? Okay, ciao. But I'm going to use English for everyone. So I am the head of admissions in Asia at Istituto Marangoni. I'm from Rome. I lived in London, but now I'm in Shanghai, and I look after Asia. My first time in Hanoi. I'm very happy actually to be here. And I'm going to spend with me maybe 30-40 minutes. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about fashion, art, and design. So we can start with the video.
Education in today's world is more important than ever. Nurturing the craft with ideas that are already shaped and ready, or with talents already trained, ready to work in the ateliers, with tailors, with materials, is truly essential. I value unique visions, and above all, authentic work that respects people and creativity. I'm sure these young talents will have a bright future and will know how to tell the story of their creations and their journey with truth and authenticity.
institution of higher education. It's something truly remarkable. We wanted to celebrate this milestone with exclusive projects created together with our community, involving our students and distinguished partners who have accompanied us through these years of growth. We first celebrated with an exhibition created together with the archives of Vogue Italia that retraced 90 years of Italian fashion and style. We also developed a highly innovative project, which led to a book published by Marsilio Editori on Leonardo da Vinci. Through the reconstruction and study of Leonardo's manuscripts, we rediscovered his genius, his insights, and discoveries that still inspire fashion and costume today, starting from the Renaissance itself.
Future begins with Istituto Marangoni.
Alright. So, number one, if I say the name of our school, Istituto Marangoni, sounds very Italian, right? So you can say Marangoni, or we abbreviated by IM. An important thing of Marangoni, actually this year we're celebrating 91 years because we started in 1935. No matter where our students study, I'll show you later more about the schools, but we keep the DNA, the approach to study, even the design of the school the same, because we care about heritage. So you might study in Paris, you might study in Shanghai, you might study in Milan. At the core, we are an Italian fashion, art and design school. Location. I don't know if you're interested in product design or fashion design or art, but the environment is where you get inspiration from. So the location is super important. So we don't have just the schools in probably the most important luxury capitals around the world, but the location of the campus is always in the most iconic and fashionable district of the city. So in Milan, historical city center. Florence, the same. Paris, Zone 1. Shanghai, if you know, Xintiandi. We don't want our students to be in a campus that is far from where actually art, fashion, and business happen. So you're always surrounded by beauty, the most important part of the city. International profile. You're not going to find just Italians in Istituto Marangoni. Last year we had 107 nationalities. So Marangoni is very international. You speak Italian and you go to Milan? Great. You speak French, you go to Paris? Great. But the official language of Marangoni is English. So you go to Florence, or you go to Shanghai, or you go to Paris, official language is English. And tutors are from all over the world. You get French, Americans, Italian, Belgium, literally everywhere. So let me tell you a little bit more about our teachers. Sometimes, parents, teachers, students, they ask me, what is the difference between, like UAL, Marangoni, and ESMOD? All good schools. I would say ESMOD, a bit like old-fashioned. UAL, very good in disrupting creativity. From a visionary perspective, very good school. How about Marangoni? I would say that Marangoni is aggressive. I don't mean it in a rude way, okay? Don't go there and teachers shout at you, no. But 80% plus of teachers and tutors in Marangoni, they either come from the industry or they're still working while teaching you. So why do we do that? Let's take fashion, for example. It changes every 8 weeks, basically. We believe that having people that have been there, or they're still there, will give you some insights and understanding that is different compared to what you get just from books. Program leader, fashion business. Worked at Burberry 10 years ago in HQ. And right now she's still consulting for 3 different brands. Does anybody know the company Maison Margiela? Okay, the previous CEO teaches in Marangoni in Shanghai. Nice guy, but very aggressive. Italian. I usually have lunch with him every 2-3 months just because I can learn from him. The guy was working with John Gagliano. Very interesting. But the guy is tough. So the approach of Marangoni, I would say, is a little bit aggressive by having professionals teaching you. So we have 12 schools around the world. We started in 1935 in Milan. I'll show you a little bit more about that later. Every year we have more than 4,000 new students from literally all over the world. And Marangoni, something that is very interesting is the cross-school experience. What is the cross-school? So you can see here, top left, start in Milan. All the way this year we open in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and School 12 actually is a school happening in the Metaverse. What is the cross-school experience? If you're a foundation or bachelor student, you don't need to pick one city, one country. But at Marangoni, you can go around the world. Typical students at Marangoni will start the BA in one city, let's say, I don't know, Florence. And then maybe year 2 and year 3, you can move to London. Other students, they prefer to start in Asia first, Shanghai, and then you can move to Milan. Or maybe you love Italy, but you cannot choose between Milan and Florence. You can experience both. You can do the first year, a couple of years in Florence, then move to Milan. Point is, we want to give students the world at your disposal. And no matter if you're doing fashion, art, or design, these are beautiful industries, aggressive, and very dynamic and international. So we encourage students at undergraduate level to actually experience the world. And you can move around. So for example, fashion design, the course in Milan, London, Shanghai, the structure is the same. Why do we do that? So if later you want to change and go to another school within Marangoni, you can. Okay? So this is the reason why I'll say Marangoni is so international. If you're looking for a master's program, masters, you need to choose one city, one country, just because masters, they are 1 to 2 years maximum. That in that case, you will have to choose one place. People often ask me, which is the best city for me to go? I don't want to say that Paris is better than London, or better than Milan, or better than Florence. It depends what you like, what's your taste. I usually ask, what's your favorite brand? What brands do you like? And if your answer is Ferragamo, Gucci, Prada, perhaps don't go to, I don't know, Dubai. Do you like a big environment? Big international aggressive city? Maybe London. Or maybe, I don't know, after being with Japanese student coming from Tokyo. Maybe they want to go now to a small place because, they're fed up with being with millions of people. Think of Florence. So again, there isn't the best city. The point is, usually I talk to students is, try to figure out what you like and what's your goal for later. That can help. I want to show you a video of Milan because just 3 months ago we changed location. It was already in the historical center of Milan, but now we moved to a beautiful palace, historical palace in the city center of Milan. It's called Palazzo Turati. So actually the video you're going to see now is the actual school of Milan fashion. So when we talk about beauty and the importance of location, you will understand now what I mean.
Milan is the capital of style, ready-to-wear, and contemporary elegance. Living here means being surrounded by luxury, innovation, and the effortless sense of elegance that defines Italian fashion.
Hi, I'm Tia, and I'm studying Fashion, Communication, and Image at Istituto Marangoni, Milano.
This institute offers privileged access to the global luxury scene with iconic brands and exclusive industry connections you won't find anywhere else.
Why study here? Because every day feels like walking the runway. And here we are in this beautiful palazzo where the magic happens.
There's a lot to offer. Fashion design and accessories, fashion communication and image, fashion management, fragrances and cosmetics, and luxury hospitality. We all start with our own visions, ideas, and a desire to stand out, but we're all driven by creativity and thinking beyond the ordinary. Every day, we share experiences with students from around the world, and it's truly exciting. Today, we're working on a new project with a prestigious brand. I love gaining hands-on experience with real industry leaders. When I need focus or inspiration, this is my spot. And the best part, it's not just about the final project. It's the ideas that show up out of nowhere, during late nights, conversation over espressos, and the friendships that grow naturally. Milan is the place to be. It's the heart of Italian fashion and home to global luxury leaders. A city that fuels creativity and ambition. Here I found more than just a university. I discovered opportunities, friends, and a daily source of motivation. And from up here, I can shape my future. Istituto Marangoni, Milano, where my career begins.
I'm not going to show you a video for each campus, don't worry, otherwise it will take too long. But I picked Milan because it's the newest, and I want to show you a more boutique, small campus, not too far from here, which is the one in Shanghai. Just showing some pictures of the Paris campus. We are showing also a video, otherwise it will take too long. But imagine at Istituto Marangoni, we have an artistic director. His name is Giulio Capodemi from Milan. So he designed even the chairs that we use in every school, regardless of being in Shanghai or Florence or Mumbai, we keep the same aesthetics and DNA. Because if we're going to teach about luxury brands, we're going to start with heritage, DNA, so on and so forth.